Hello and welcome to this video on the foreign exchange market. In this video we'll first describe what an exchange rate is. Second, we'll have a look at how trade influences the exchange rate. Finally, we'll use an appropriate diagram to analyze changes in the exchange rate. What is the foreign exchange market? On the foreign exchange market, currencies are traded, and as for any market, a price is established. The exchange rate is the price of one currency in terms of another. With many traders and no restrictions, the foreign exchange market is a highly competitive market. To be able to read an exchange rate, please have a look at your screen. You will find that €1 will cost $1.1260. Textbooks usually use the second quotation. Please be aware that demand for one money is the supply of another money. When people are, for example, holding euros and they want to exchange it for dollars, they demand dollars and they supply euros. So factors that influence the demand for dollars will also affect the supply of others, like the Canadian dollar, the euro, the Japanese yen, etc. Let's have a look at the diagram for the foreign exchange market. Here we'll find the foreign exchange market for dollars. On the vertical axis you can see the price of $1 in euro. On the horizontal axis you can see the quantity of US dollars on the forex market. We have a supply and demand curve, and at equilibrium we will have the spot exchange rate. The law of supply and demand also apply to the forex market. As mentioned, price that is established on the forex market is what we call the spot price, the price in today's forex market. Let's have a look at an example. Assume an American golfer is interested in buying a new golf set. In America, this golf set costs $800 and in the Netherlands €675. The exchange rate is $1.15 to the euro. Assume the golfer would like to purchase at lowest cost and there are no transportation costs involved, where to then buy the golf set. In the US, the price is clear, $800. The US dollar price in the Netherlands is 675 times 115 equals $794. In short, the golf set, if chosen for the lowest price, should be purchased in the Netherlands. What is then the effect of trade on foreign exchange? Remember, the demand for one money is the supply of another money. So following our example of the golf set, a company in the Eurozone exports the golf set to the US. The company will request payment in euros. The US customer will then offer dollars in exchange for euros. So how does that work out on our foreign exchange market diagram? US dollars will be offered to be exchanged for euros. Please note that we are here looking at the dollar market. The supply of dollars will increase and lead to a fall in the price of the US dollar to the euro. This is what we call depreciation of a currency. Because we're talking about an exchange, this transaction will also influence the euro. Remember, US dollars were offered to be exchanged for euros. If we now look at the euro market, we will see that the demand for euros increases. As a consequence, the price increases, and this is what we call appreciation. We can therefore conclude that exports lead to an appreciation of the exchange rate. However, appreciation has a negative effect on the international prices of domestic products. Let's have another look at our example. Domestic prices were $800 in the US and 675 in the Netherlands. Because of the export, the euro appreciated to $1.20 to the euro. If we now look at the US dollar price in the Netherlands, we find that this golf set is suddenly $810 US. It is no longer interesting for the US customer to purchase the golf set in the Netherlands. We would like to emphasize that this approach is a relatively simplistic one. The foreign exchange market is a highly complex market, which we feel should be outside the scope of this course. Please be aware that there are many other factors that influence the foreign exchange market. We do want to mention them: inflation, interest rates, the balance of payments, the assets of a country, the foreign exchange rate system. Speculation can all have an influence on the foreign exchange market. Considering this complexity, this video has to be seen as an introduction to the foreign exchange market. As this is an introductory course to economics, we will focus on the economic complexity in our next video. This video could be a further exploration of economics and economic theory.